Greetings, members. I'm coming to you today from the Pro Shop with a quick State of the Club update. It's been a very busy summer, but an enjoyable one for sure. The remodel of the pool has gone over wonderfully. I think everyone's been enjoying the summer up there, which will be extended. The pool will be open for about another month. We're working on setting a closing date now, but it'll be at least a couple weeks after Labor Day, so we can enjoy that new pool facility a little bit longer. The golf course is in wonderful shape, and I don't know how many of you have visited other golf courses or been around, but it's definitely something to be proud of. The buzz about Shelbyville Country Club all throughout the state is wonderful. The golf course is fun, it's in great shape, and what makes me most proud is most of the people that visit here and talk about how much they enjoy it speak about the experience, the friendliness of the staff, and how welcoming the membership is to people that come in, whether they're playing in an outing, a corporate event, a tournament, or just daily greens fee play, after a member-only tee time. So a lot of good things going on. We've added, I believe, 56 new families to our membership this year, so a huge uptick. And when I was working here my first stint, I remember when the total membership number was 223 all members. That was social, pool, corporate, and golf, and now we are at nearly 400 family memberships here at the club. So a wonderful turnaround, and definitely something that we as a staff and as a membership should be proud of. That being said, I went into the July board meeting thinking that it would be all sunshine and daisies and high fives and let's look at how wonderfully we've done, and financially the club is doing well. And we spent the first 15 minutes with board members just passing around complaints about things that could be done better. And while that could be disheartening, I honestly took it as a new challenge that we have what I call a great set of problems. It used to be, there were times years ago where we have 12 bills to pay and enough money to pay 2. So which 2 bills are we going to pay? And now we've got, the club is financially stable, and we've got more members that want to play golf than we have tee times a certain day, or our pace of play is at 3 hours and 50 minutes, and some people want it to be 3 hours and 30 minutes. So I think we've got what I call a good set of problems. But that being said, there are things that we are looking to improve. So now that we're kind of over the hump of summer, where we're on the downslope, although we still have quite a few member events, Club Championship coming up, which will be very fun. Ladies member guests coming up this weekend. Ladies member is down the road. We'll have Tough Day. We'll have Men's League and Ladies League finale coming up. So a lot of fun events for the membership in the fall. Ryder Cup's in a few weeks. A lot of exciting things going on. But now is the time where we are going to form our long-term planning committee with our current board members and maybe future board members coming in. I know you'll be seeing ballots come out soon for electing board of directors for next year, but our long-term planning committee has got some work ahead of them. I'm a firm believer that a large part of the club's success has been the 3 most recent investments that have been made, which were to revitalize the tennis courts, into our pickleball facility, upping our superintendent's budget for labor and equipment to help him take better care of the golf course, which he's done a wonderful job with, and now the pool renovation. So those are all great amenities that have helped us sell memberships and grow the community here at the club and grow our reputation. So it's time to start looking at what we're going to do next. Our golf cart fleet is up for renewal pretty soon, so we'll be looking at replacing carts, an expansion of practice facilities with the number of junior golfers we have out here now, and young families that are utilizing the golf course and practice facilities. Expanding those would be a wonderful boon, but we're going to be very careful and thoughtful about what we do. So another thing is outing structure and tournament structure. With new members, we've got people who want to play more golf and a busier tee sheet. Interestingly enough, our non-member rounds of golf are down this year, but our revenue from those rounds, whether it be daily rounds or outings, is up. So we're getting more bang for our buck, which is wonderful, but some of the uptick in traffic is actually just more member rounds, not as many guest rounds. That being said, it felt like we had a bunch of tournaments run through the summer. I actually ran some historical reports and saw that we've done exactly 1 more outing this year so far than we did last year. But some of the outings we had last year were very small, whereas this year we're filling fields. So what used to take only an hour on the tee sheet might take 4 or 5 now, because it's a significantly larger outing, which is great. It's more lucrative. That's a good thing. But now we're going to look at maybe adjusting some of the days and times of those outings so it doesn't interfere with as much member play. With all these young families, our evenings are now busier than they used to be, so we've had to adjust staffing. But as I say, we have good problems, and please know that our board and our long-term planning committee and our golf committee are working towards making this club as good as it can be. So we hear your concerns, and we are going to start working on scheduling events for next year with a little bit more thoughtfulness now that we understand what our new membership as a whole needs. We are working on it. So we appreciate having you here with us, and we look forward to continuing to grow and improve our services to make Shelbyville Country Club the best place that it can be for all of us. Thanks very much for catching up. Have a great day.